States because they want to focus on the Champions
We're
League.
back.
Yeah, we're back. But we're just talking about Champions League and FA Cup. He noticed something. Tell us.
Oh, this season is actually the first time that the FA Cup final is held later or after the Champions League.
How many days?
By 3-4 days.
3 weeks.
Yeah,
3-4 days, sorry.
3-4 days. It's the Champions League final is actually on the 27th of May.
Yep,
the FA Cup final is on the 30th. And it's on the weekend for FA Cup. So I guess they won the ratings for sure, right? It's always ratings.
I think it has to do with the Football Association. They shift
Really?
the FA Cup final
I'm quite sure.
a week later so that the English teams that hopefully they would think that they might go into the final, they can actually concentrate on that, on Europe.
Let's do the Champions League thing fast, chop, so we can pull Edwin in right after that also. So, okay, Champions League, the first knockout round. Well, this is Group A to...
No, there's no group.
Is this? No, this is A to D.
No, knockout.
This is knockout round. First knockout round.
Yeah.
This is A to D. So, Real Madrid, hey, we beat Real Madrid, yo! Okay. And then Chelsea, Juventus, Villarreal,
Panathinaikos.
Thanks. Sporting Lisbon versus Bayern Munich. Is it Bayern Munich?
Yeah, correct.
Is that the correct
English?
pronunciation?
Yeah.
Yes, okay. And then the groups E to H, let's take a look. Help me with this one.
Atletico Madrid.
Thank you. Tongue tripping yo versus Porto, Lyon, Barcelona, Arsenal, Roma, and International Man United. 0-0 有空 yeah. What happened there?
We're saving the best for last at Old Trafford.
Sorry. The snort was kind of loud. I didn't make that snort. Not at all. It didn't come from me.
I know. Just looking at the first, early on,
The first slide.
Juventus
slide.
versus Liverpool.
Yeah, Juventus will play Chelsea. Sorry?
Is it Juventus
Yes,
or Juventus?
Juventus.
Yeah, Juventus or Juventus. You can say it anyway, right?
It's like Vijaya, is it? Vijaja. Vijaja. You know Vijaya? Yeah.
So,
Vijaja.
okay, I just feel
Moving on.
Yeah.
sorry.
Like a Yale. Okay.
Austin Yale.
Yele.
I just feel that game is going to be a bit tricky because I feel that.
Sorry, I was thinking Frank Lampard.
Let's get back to Champions League, okay?
Focus, people, focus on Europe now.
I feel that the game between Juventus and Chelsea is going to be really tough for Chelsea because going there is going to be tough. I don't think this is going to be an easy game for them.
Hell no.
Liverpool should have a very good right through. I think. After winning away, definitely.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Because Real Madrid have to come and win 2-0. That's going to be a little difficult. Unless somebody's going to get sent off.
Yeah, but have you seen the way we play in general?
What is it with Liverpool fans this season?
We have no faith in
Everyone was saying Madrid is going to whack Liverpool. Liverpool come away 1-0 win now.
Now we've
hard work has been done. They just don't have to lose. As long as they don't lose, they're fine. Surely that is doable. Liverpool fans.
I have no idea. Maybe it's the fact that we know our team captain listens to Phil Collins. I mean, terrible. How can you people, when you're in the gym, right? You obviously have songs that you listen to kind of like psych you up and like get you all worked up, right? You listen to Phil Collins in a disco. Does that tell you something?
Think twice.
Give it
He's imagining himself in Champions League paradise.
No, just give me a break. Maybe he's just listening to No Jackets Required album. That's the one that's a bit more faster and a bit more up tempo.
Not really.
Things like that.
Seriously.
Is in the album. So basically, give Steven Gerrard a little bit of
I have no clue.
break.
Can you imagine what soundtrack he has playing in his head when he's in a match? I don't know. There's no confidence here though. Little Evie, if he had something else, like even if he have you heard the latest version of Uptown Girl? Ghetto Girl. Okay, obviously not. Even if that was in his head, but yeah. Okay, never mind. Moving swiftly on.
Then what about Arsenal and their next match?
I think they did the hard work. They scored the goal. They kept the clean sheet. Basically, they can afford to lose the game
Against Roma?
by 1 goal as long as they score and they're true. So it's really up to them to seize the moment, play for the game, and go out.
Carpe diem, yeah.
Yep. So, I mean, if you give yourself this position and you can't secure it, you don't deserve to be in the Champions League. So I'm not really bothered about this league. I'm bothered about who we get next. I think that would be a more. They did
Worry about Vucinic first.
True.
Vucinic.
But I think he withdrew Eduardo because he's going to play Eduardo in this game. He realizes how important it is. Eduardo is trying to make a statement. You know what I mean? He's going to show, look, this is what Arsenal have been missing. And like I said, they can afford to lose as long as they
getting
score.
the respect now, right? That's what you want.
So I'm not bothered. I mean, I'm not saying they should sit there and worry about it. But if you can't go and enjoy a game where you're taking a 1-0 lead from home, going away to play, you don't deserve to be in the Champions League. I'm sorry, you don't. These are what Champions League nights are about. They did the hard work. You know what I mean? That's why I can't understand the logic of people saying it's a disadvantage to play the first leg at home. I don't get it. You know what I mean? I don't understand. So they've done the hard work. They've got 1-0 at home. It should have been a lot more. It should have been about 5-0. But anyway, anyway, I'm glad it kept them on their toes. It keeps them on their toes.
I was eating chicken pie, you know. You don't anyhow say
Did you
that
see the
thing.
game? Did you see the game?
No.
The only
Unfortunately.
amazing thing about the game was how it took a Robin Van Persie penalty for them to break the duck. That, I would say, we were a little fortunate. The penalty was a penalty, but it could have so easily not given, and it would be 0-0, and it would be in a bit of a fix.
Well, okay. We are going to talk about our favorite league in a momento. But first, we shall take online comments. Let me see. What's your... Oh, okay.
Oh, Gimpeng. My birthday is next Tuesday. Would love to come on the show on Monday.
And what?
With a friend.
With a friend as well. Sure. Just one person though. We can't.
Slowly,
you don't have a.
Actually, you gotta come on by yourself. You have to come on by yourself.
You don't have a bring a friend option.
Phone a friend option.
Yes, you have a phone a friend option. Weston was supposed to call me while I was in Bali, but I kind of like was on the plane. So.
But some good comments about Mourinho. He thinks Mourinho is playing mind games.
Mourinho playing mind games.
For once, I kind of agree, Gimpeng. But Gimpeng,
really?
Are you afraid to come on the show alone?
Cannot Gimpeng can come
Most of us who actually joined the show, we came, we're not knowing anybody.
And then now we all know each other, and we're a happy family who eats together.
Pies together, yeah, there we go.
Yeah, so come on in.
Come on, man.
From just drinking water to eating pizza.
No, he actually thinks he'll be more interested in managing Chelsea. And the reason that he's never mentioned that he's interested in managing Arsenal or Liverpool because he's not playing against them in any matches.
Good point. I can accept that.
Yes.
Really?
Makes sense. That is Mourinho's style. I actually think he should go to Man City if he's smart. But I think if Man City owners are smart, they should get.
You know who I think might go to Man City? Rafa.
No. They shouldn't. I'm sorry. If they're gonna get rid of Hughes, go and get Phil Scolari.
Yeah, Scolari.
Or really be ruthless, get Mourinho.
But you know how like Rafa, but you know he's like all for the money, yo, and like he hasn't even spent anything.
It's not the money. He wants control of who he picks. I think any manager deserves that.
Yeah, I think he wants control
But
over
he kind of
team
wants
matters.
the pinky and the brain type control, you know, I want to dominate the world.
No, the main thing is that when a manager comes in, he's given certain options.
For sure.
He's got to accept certain things before he actually puts his name on paper and say, okay, I'm going to manage the club.
Yeah.
Now, Alex Ferguson, when he joined United, he was given all options because he said, this is what I want.
And he's been doing well.
Okay, and he got what he wanted. But when he joined United, which I mentioned on the show, he actually took a pay cut. A major pay cut. Huge. Really? When he was with Aberdeen actually offered him even a better contract. But he decided, no. He said, this is a challenge because he didn't want this to haunt him because...
Just like your cocky Ronaldo lah.
But I'm sorry, those days, you're talking about 20 years ago. No.
No, Ben, let me
These
finish
were
that.
days where they showed loyalty to
hang on,
managers. You can afford to take a pay cut.
That is true.
These days, you take a pay
There's
cut,
no
6 months, you're out of a job.
Exactly.
Come on.
Ben, you got to put it this way, okay? Look at when Arsene Wenger joined Arsenal. Did he get exactly what he wanted? I'm looking. He didn't. He also took a pay cut, you know, Ben.
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did take a pay cut.
Okay,
but
wait,
see, this shows he then said, look, I want this side, you don't interfere. I decide what the training ground is like. I decide what the dressing room is like when you go to the new stadium. I decide the team. I make these decisions. I mean, any manager in that climate would take a pay cut, and he knew at Arsenal he's going to drop for life.
It all depends on whether the board of directors are keeping true to their word.
Yes.
as well.
Agree. But in this day and age, you cannot blame you can't compare them to United and Arsenal, because these contracts were given at times where there was some stability. Now, I mean,
Apparently
look.
Everton very stable because he's keeping very quiet.
Well, Everton, sorry.
Chill.
I respect Everton for that. I'll be honest. I respect
David
Everton
Moyes
for
has
that.
been there for some years, so
Yeah.
I mean,
7.
basically,
7.
so he's got a lot of
Arsenal has
control.
The third longest manager, right?
Yeah,
He got after
got a lot of control.
After Ferguson and Wenger.
Yeah, he must be the third longest.
No, but Wenger was from 1996, which is really long. In the time that Wenger has been there, Chelsea has changed like, what, 9?
9
different
managers?
9.
Is it?
About 9
No, I
different
mean,
managers. Wait,
I
let me
mean,
check.
okay.
I'm quite sure I have it
When
here.
Alex Ferguson decided to actually step down, they came
Yes,
out with a. They
9.
came here.
9.
They came out with an improved contract for him. That's basically why he stayed. Oh no, he would have taken a walk. He wanted what he wanted, and they had to give it to him. Simple as that. So if you're going to talk about money and all, should I say Alex Ferguson is one of the top 5 highest paid managers?
He's the
actually?
highest. He's not the top 5. He is the highest.
No, actually second to
Okay, wait.
To who?
Marino first.
Yes.
No, we're talking about England. We're talking about England. Forget
Yeah,
Europe.
he was. Seriously.
Was before
He was.
Are you
Mourinho
sure?
left.
Yes.
I don't think so.
Yes.
Can I
Definitely.
chop twist here?
Twist,
Okay.
twist.
Can I chop twist? Because
Okay.
we only have
Only
5
one.
minutes.
Oh, 5 minutes, 5
So
minutes.
we want to
Oh,
like,
yeah,
really look
bottom
at the
10, let's go, top 10.
10 and bottom 10.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
very quick.
Let's
Okay, top
move on
10.
to the table.
Ding ding. What? Wait, Bruce, not bad. You're also learning how to host. Yeah, not bad. Okay, Man United on the top, of
Yes,
course.
the air is fresh up there again.
In a
Speak
game in
for one.
hand. Great.
There were
Soon
lots
will be
of
two.
sound effects that could have come there, but I just kept it quiet. Okay.
No wonder you're wearing black. Okay, yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Thanks, huh? Yes. No, I told RJ today I was wearing black because I'm in mourning. Yes.
But it's going to be an interesting week. They've got Inter,
is.
not easy, followed by Liverpool,
that-
not easy. And I think 2 wobbles, then we'll see what
I say 2 wins, Ben.
I don't think so.
Some people
because you would
confident.
say on one side and I'll say on the other.
Yeah.
I told Bruce from the start, I said, I am not worried about Inter Milan or Liverpool. If you tell me you're going to play Blackburn, Bolton, I'll be a little worried. Because these are the guys. Yeah, because these are the guys that give you hard game.
No, they're the ones who will kick and don't care if they harm
Yes,
you lah.
correct.
You know?
Correct.
Yeah.
All I
Okay.
can say is next two games at home, United have slight advantage.
I think I agree. Advantage United.
It's home
but
ground.
I think we see in the EPL it's not as simple.
And we have not lost this season.
Haven't
Old
lost.
Trafford.
Okay, wait lah. Another choke twist ah.
Okay, go ahead.
Edwin, you are safe. This Edwin, you are safe from the top 10, but the bottom 10, the other Edwin who is not here, not safe. So let's see the bottom 10.
They moved up actually.
They moved up. Oh,
Yeah, they
but
moved up.
But they still are in the bottom 10 though.
They moved up
Yeah, but they
based
did
on
move up.
Robbie
Of
Keane.
course.
Thanks to Robbie
Yes.
Keane.
So now they are hovering. So they
I
are.
think they are safe.
You think they're safe from
I
relegation now?
think they are safe finally. At long
Finally?
last.
Well, some others who are not so safe. Borough, who unfortunately still managed to decimate Liverpool.
But you know the
You can see a gap now between Sunderland and Hull.
Yeah, there is
I
a
think
gap.
Sunderland onwards, that draw, for the first time, a draw was the most useful thing.
That they
That
ever-
1-1 draw for both teams.
Well,
It's been a long time since a 1-1 draw has been useful for any team, but I think this is the first time we see a 1-1 draw is actually useful for both teams.
okay, Cheng
1 point away, you got a gap developing between the rest. I think the relegation candidates will not come from those above Sunderland. You're looking at Hull, Stoke, Newcastle,
Okay, we
Portsmouth,
better take
Blackburn.
all the names down, then after that we see an end.
Still 7. I mean, and that's still an amazing thing with what?
That is true.
10 games left, you still don't know who's going to be relegated.
We still
Yes.
don't know, but one thing we know for sure and that we're definitely going to talk about is the match I call Doomsday.
The title decider.
No.
Yes,
Cheng,
no?
Cheng,
Clash
Cheng.
at the key, clash at the key. It's not a title decider, it's not a title
I
decider.
don't think it's a
finally!
title
A
decider.
change of tone.
I didn't say that.
A few weeks ago, you did say that.
Okay, now
Not the match in itself is title decider, but what I would say is, I think if they have a wobble against Inter and Liverpool beat them, which I think
it's possible.
will happen,
Yes.
that's where title credentials come out. Liverpool have lost too much for this to be a title decider.
I disagree.
But they
I will
can
definitely
throw
disagree
a
with Ben on this.
spanner in the
definitely,
works.
I definitely will disagree with you.
And that's why they'll be
Home-
really fired up.
home ground.
Oh,
we've
just
not
in
lost
case
the
y'all
game.
don't know, we're
We've not
talking
lost
about
the game.
Manchester United
Yeah.
versus Liverpool for Saturday.
Do you need to
Twist.
But,
Yeah.
you know, we've not lost the game at home, and Marino is no special one no more. He's not at Chelsea anymore. He's at Inter Milan. It's a completely different ball game. I think this
It's
is
a
where
good thing the players don't go take that new into the game because they'll be
wait,
bombarded
wait,
back
you know,
next time.
But the thing is that Inter Milan's got a couple of injuries down there, and they got major injuries. And we're talking about two central defenders.
But let's not talk about Inter Milan at all. I mean, like Manchester United versus Liverpool.
Wait,
Everton fan about Manchester United.
Wait, let's get a neutral standpoint of view.
Okay,
It's not neutral.
Please, Edwin.
It's not neutral. But let's get his standpoint.
We try. Okay, so Edwin.
Okay,
An outsider's point of
actually,
view.
I feel that game is no longer significant because the title is already decided. I feel that's my take.
Are you kidding me? So
I
you
agree.
really think
I agree.
Manchester United is going to win?
Yeah, they have a game in
You see,
hand.
even Mahmoud is shaking his head. I don't know.
They have a game in hand. They have
and they will lose, Liverpool.
Even do last time born like this.
Sent off, red card.
Let's say even if Liverpool wins, it's I feel it's inconsequential because
Our cameraman wrong their policy. Angry already.
Because Man U have a very significant lead at the top, plus a game in hand. So with that and their momentum, even if Liverpool beat them, I doubt they will slip.
Wah, Biang.
That's why-
That's a horrible way to end
I
the
felt
show.
the title.
I heard that.
They were black next to her.
That was so loud.
That was so loud.
The person in charge said, "Okay, time
After he said like, oh,
Yay.
Yeah, I
Good
thought the
moment
title
for
was decided
United.
last week
Yeah.
already when Barrow beat Liverpool.
makes
It was
me
already
cry.
decided. Yeah.
I agree.
Sad to say, but true.
But it'll be interesting games.
Well,
On that note, well, Sarah,
Well,
you
let's be
think
invited.
Roy should end the show for her.
Sarah, I'll be here to comfort you.
okay, well, that's all from us this week. Well, Gimpeng, we look forward to seeing you next week.
Yeah, hopefully
Sorry
on the
without
show
your friend.
by yourself.
But
Come on.
yeah, email us or contact us and give us a call as well. We have a number. And join us on the forum. I'm getting all these guys to join the forum so that we can talk about what we are going to talk about in the show. Yeah, so see you. Yeah.
I love that.